Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Needle. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a custom binds video showing you guys the best binds on controller, whether you're on Xbox, PS4, and whether you play claw or you do not play claw grip. So to start, I will put my binds right here for you guys, just to show you guys what I'm working with. Personally, keep in mind, these are my binds for playing claw, so let's go over them right now. So to start, and I'm just going to imagine everybody else's, I am playing on Builder Pro. Keep that in mind. I know some of you might be on old school or Combat Pro still. No problem with that, but keep in mind I am on Builder Pro for these binds here. So the first thing for my claw binds right here, keep in mind these are for claw players. I have my edit on triangle. That's going to be the biggest thing just because you always have your finger on triangle when you're building and doing whatever, so that's no issue. Other than that though, the only other big thing that I really changed up is I have my toggle pickaxe on my left stick, which means I have sprint by default on. I'll kind of explain that more in a little bit, especially if you don't play claw, why you need to be using that. And then as far as everything else goes, what you're going to want to do for crouch, right here on my crouch, you guys can see I have it on crouch only instead of crouch/repair. This basically is going to just allow you to crouch a little bit faster by not having that secondary bind. If you don't believe me, go check some of my old videos. I'll link it down in the description of how you can crouch peak faster just by having this bind here. So make sure it's just the original and only crouch. Other than that, I'm rocking my map on my right D-pad, and that really is it for my combat binds, at least for claw players. And then I'll show you guys my build ones here. All gonna be the same pretty much. Yeah, I think these are all standard. Other than that though, for my edit ones, so for my editing, like I said, I have my editing on triangle for my PlayStation controller, and then I'm going to be resetting my edits with R1, and then I select my edits with R2, just selecting the pieces I actually want to edit through, and then I confirm it with L2, and it's really easy to have it all on the paddles and the triggers like I do. It's kind of similar to how you build with Builder Pro, you know, it seems really fluid when you build with Builder Pro, and it's kind of the same thought here. You can kind of roll your fingers really nice to edit, reset, and select, and even confirm your binds. It's really simple. So that's going to be all for the claw binds, and I'll break down what I would do if I was a non-claw player and looking for the best binds. Okay, for my non-claw binds, keep in mind these can go either way, so don't get upset if I don't say your binds and you play non-claw. It can go either way, but this is really the gist of how it should really kind of be set up and the ones you should be utilizing. So keep in mind, if you're not playing claw, you're not going to have your index finger or your pointer finger able to hit the button, so anything that has to do with triangle, circle, X, and square is going to be kind of a liability and kind of hard to use, so keep that in mind here when I explain these. So the first thing I would do personally if I was playing non-claw is I would edit with left stick, just because you're always moving with your movement on the left stick. If you have sprint by default on, that's not going to mess anything up. You can still move and edit at the same time, so editing will be kind of based off your movement, which will make it a little bit easier. Next thing I would do, I'm going to come over here to my right stick, and personally what I would do, same kind of thought process. If you're editing with the left stick, I would want to jump with the right stick. That way you can jump and aim, which is going to be a huge part of the game. So I'm going to edit with the left stick now and jump with the right stick. And then since we did though, that is going to mess up the crouch bind, which is going to be a little funky depending on how you play. You know, you could toss it right over here on the touchpad if you're on PlayStation. It's going to be a little funky to learn. I personally used to play, way back in the day, I used to play on old school. And if I remember correctly, I was crouching with, I want to say I was crouching with L1 at the time. So I've used some funky crouch binds. It's not the end of the world. So for now, let's throw crouch on the X. Other than that though, we still have two free binds that you can really work with and work around with. So even if you don't want to edit with the left stick or jump on the right stick, keep in mind those are going to be pretty important though, so you could put that on the touchpad instead. But for now, I'm just going to put my toggle pickaxe back on my triangle, and we still have that free bind on the touchpad for now. So really it shows you can work anything around with this if you're playing non-claw, but I really would suggest, and I do think the best would be to have your crouch on one of your X, circle, triangle, or square binds, jump on the right stick, edit on the left. Gives you almost complete control of your movement. That way you can jump and aim and edit while you're on your, and you can edit while you are on the run. Other than that though, for the edit controls, I'm still going to go the same thing with R1 reset, R2 select, L2 confirm. Even if you don't play claw, you're still going to have your fingers on your paddles and your bumpers. So that is going to be all for what I think the best binds are. Now hopefully leave me, if you guys did enjoy, please let me know down in the comments what your binds are and why you like them so much. Make sure to leave a like on this video, but for now, let's cut right into the gameplay for you guys. What does everybody think of this burst SMG right here? Are you guys fans? Are you guys not fans? What's the word for you guys? Are you guys messing with it? Let me know. Personally, I don't know yet. I really don't know. I haven't been too good with it, so I can't wait too much. But personally, I don't like it. I think they should get rid of it. Add back in this suppressed SMG, like it was super balanced. Never had any issues with the suppressed SMG. I don't know why they had to get rid of it, but I don't know. I don't like it. And it's a really weird decision to add this in and then take the other SMG out, you know, just because we only have two real SMGs. We have the tactical assault rifle, which is technically an assault rifle, and now we have this burst SMG. Just doesn't make sense why we can't have more than 1 or 2 SMGs, but we can have 6 snipers in the game right now. Same thing with pistols. I hate to make this a video complaining, but there is something wrong with the loot pool. There's no reason to have a gray pistol, a green pistol, a blue, and a purple one. Like, I get the other ones are silenced, but like, I still don't want to pick up the pistol. I mean, we still got the deagle too. Like, I don't know. A lot of useless guns in the loot pool right now, in my opinion. Also, don't know if I'm going to leave this in, but do you guys want to see a new best controller settings video anytime soon? Let me know, because I can make a new one. I know I haven't made one in a little bit at least. So let me know if you guys want to see a best controller settings video. I know you guys always love the videos. Always give me my best videos because that's what I got pretty big off of. So we can do another one, an updated one. I haven't switched it too much, but I know you guys just like stay in the loop and see my minor changes even when I make them. So I can definitely make a new one. But for the most part, I've been playing keyboard and mouse. So don't know how up to date my controller settings are going to be, but I can still do some nice stuff with it. So I'll make sure to pump that out if you guys are looking for that. Down here, let me hop into that. My man's boxing up. What's going on, guys? Are we doing all right? See ya. Come on, man. Don't throw that at me. That's not nice. No, this guy's upset. He had an easy shot on me. Words. You don't like your brother? I didn't even remember that was the guy with the rocket, but look at you, man. Really? Like, dude. I just don't